The New Constitutions by Casey Ashley and Aubrey Barnes. One of the great achievements of the American founding was the creation of an effective constitutional structure of political institutions. Although some farmers hoped to create something close to a unitary system of governments, the states were kept both because of their well-established and already functioning political institutions, and because of the popular 18th century Americans had their individual states. As the Supreme Court's 2010 and 2011, the term ended, a few, if any, pundits predicted the 9-11 decision in the United States. A cause, but with promising implications for individual liberty. The definition of dual sovereignty is a maximum of law which allows the double prosecution of a person by more than one state for the same crime, where both states have jurisdiction for the prosecution, and notwithstanding the double jeopardy rule. The framers were cautious of giving people the power to directly elect the president. Some of them felt the need to behold the local interests, too easily tricked by promises or shenanigans, or simply because a public election in the time of oil lamps and quill pens was just impractical. Some proposals gave the power to the Congress, but this did not sit well with those who wanted to see true separation of the branches of the new government. Still, others felt the state legislators should decide, but this was thought to make the president to behold the state interests. The Electoral College proposed by James Wilson was the compromise that the Constitutional Convention reached. The amount of slaves would be counted as 3/5 in total when distributing representatives as well as presidential electors and taxes. 3/5 compromise was presented by James Wilson and Roger Sherman, who were both delegates for the Constitutional Convention of 1787. The 3/5 compromise is possibly the most controversial topic, for its representatives that all slaves of a certain state that should be counted as 3/5 of a white person. The Great Compromise saved the Constitutional Convention and possibly the Union, authorized by Connecticut Representative Roger Sherman, and called for the proportional representation in the House and one representative for each state in the Senate. This was later changed into 2.